Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom, LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. I usually don't do this, but I'm doing it outside real quick. Got some guests over, getting my car checked out right now. You know what I mean? Just out here. It's in Salt Lake City, Utah. So I don't know. It's a holiday today, I guess. Pioneer holiday. These motherfuckers is busting like Chicago and New Year's Eve and shit, bro. Like I don't know nothing about this holiday right here. You know what I'm saying? All I know is they busting around here, cuz on everything, Joe. Like I like it. It reminds me of Chicago. You know? But oh yeah, excuse that freaky ass squirrel over there. I don't know if he masturbating or what, bro. But it's like this fucking squirrel. Like I was smoking earlier and shit out here, just waking, baking and shit. Little motherfucker was on that freaky shit. I seen him up close. He was on that tree over there when I was sitting over there. I don't know what homie on, cuz that's a squirrel. That little squeak noise. I didn't even know that's what a squirrel sound like. Freaky ass. That's a freaky ass little squirrel on baby. But at any rate, I got some tarot cards too. Like I said, I usually don't do this, but I figure I'll at least get these two joints out before I go to Vegas, which is soon. So, excuse the bobble of the camera too, because it's on a wobbly ass desk. I'm outside though, it's whatever. Let me just get this reading going. This is Divine Masculine's karmic situation. I'm doing Divine Feminine's karmic situation afterwards. It's gonna be very short, straight to the point, uber blunt. People that first see me, I don't know, y'all might be a little disappointed. Then feel like I'm disrespecting the cards, because you know what I'm saying, y'all forgets the boy got his own lingo and shit. So real shit, these are tarot cards, okay? But it's LLE.Ascension language and interpretation here, so I'm not disrespecting these cards, coming up with I don't know new terms for these shits, but I'm just putting them in LLE.Ascension noise. You hear that? You hear that engine, boy? Yeah, that's my V8 over there. That bitch over there getting right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, boy. Hey, yo, hey, look. Life is straight, man. Life cool right now. I ain't even gonna stunt, buddy. That boy don't flood it out, all right, boy. All right. You know what I mean? All right, I'll put clarifiers as I go. Overall energy. Let's get with it. We have the world. It says it right there. The world, son. And Four of Cups in my book. It's cool in the game. The world is. I mean, it's very beautiful. We have a harvest here. It's a lot of good things that happen on this third dimension. That's really all the world is. It's a third dimension. Just keep in mind, we do have fourth and fifth and higher realms of existence that you definitely need to be in tune with. You feel me? So much shit outside of the world you really need to be focused on. I think I said it in my post and shit. What's the point of knowing like ancient history, cultures, all the religions, all the fallen gods, fallen angels, all this worldly shit? It's all about, like, if anything, it's only important for the world. So the point of you learning all this worldly shit and not getting in tune with the infinite is completely pointless. My personal opinion. You can do what you want to do, but we are spiritual beings having a human experience, a worldly experience, an earthly experience. It ain't the other way around. Clarifying this world card, we got the Eight of Wands. I'm just taking this communications like a message. The world needs the world. If anybody needs to hear this message, here is the world. Cherish the world. The gift of life is the present. That's why it's called the present, because it's a gift from God. You don't have to be here in the world, but we're here. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that, we need to communicate this message, man. At least anything that people can take from the world nowadays is that it's a gift from God, a daily gift from God. That's why it's called the present. Overall energy. That's to start to understand, number one, what the world really is, the matrix, the crab bucket, the plantation. On top of that, you're starting to understand that it's still a present. And he's understanding this through communication. whether from you, whether from whatever divine message he getting. Because bottom line, he could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking. Because bottom line, we got the Prince of Cups here. To me, this is just a masculine version of Romeo. Princess of Cups to be the female version of Romeo. And I mean, not female, feminine, excuse me. So in this masculine, bottom line, masculine version of Romeo, in my book, it's just putting your whole heart into something. Or like young love, you know what I'm saying? Like teenage love, like you an adult having teenage love, like butterflies, like shit that you ain't dealt with since high school, you feel me, since like grade school, you feel me? Like let's get some more smoke on this bottom line. It's Prince of Cups here. Clarifying the Prince of Cups is the Princess of Pentacles. And I take this Princess of Pentacles as a karmic. This is a karmic situation, right? Yeah. I told you, this karmic you're with, masculine, he could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking. As long as you're dealing with a princess, you always gonna be a prince, player. And you know who you really are, who you are in this reading. King of Wands. It's in your reading, you are in your reading. This is who you are, King. Okay, of Wands. You're divine masculine. You're not Romeo. Even look how Romeo looking, man. Boy look like he up to something, man. Boy look like he no, like he on some juvenile shit with shit. Look how he looking. A whole different type of energy here. This motherfucker on the move. This motherfucker is on Emily Post. This motherfucker look like he just move and then think later. This motherfucker like he thinks before he does anything. You know what I mean? It's a whole different style from a king to from a king to a prince. But anyway, bottom line, masculine, you're just on some young energy with a young feminine energy. And this Princess of Pentacles, I mean, it's like a cute chick who comes from a good family, who is a good person. You know what I mean? Ain't like she can cook, clean, or really steer children in the right way. This is not a person that's even thinking about shit like that. This is a person that's purely solely based on pentacles. Pentacles mean a lot to them. Pentacles, not shallow, it's just pentacles. Gotta pay to play with these type of people, these type of princesses here. I would go on a whole rant, but I'm just gonna keep it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Divine masculine, as long as you stay with a princess, you always gonna be a prince. Time to get on some king shit. It's coming into the situation. So, as far as your karmic role, you got the tower here. In my book, this is a God smack. God smacks are a lot of things in these tarot decks I see. It's definitely God smack. You know what I mean? But this here, in a tower form, is definitely in a form of how I would like to say the perfect storm, or, you know what I'm saying, everything blowing up at once. This is like the worst case scenario. Let's clarify this worst case scenario right here. You're coming to the situation in the worst case scenario. This is subconsciously or in your karmic role. It doesn't have to deal directly with you. Clarifying that is the Ace of Cups. This is taking care of yourself. So how I'm taking it is exactly how I'm seeing it. This is a tower. It's a burning tower. You know what I'm saying? And in this burning tower, you got to take care of yourself. Why? Because you're very important. You're an asset to the world. The world. I don't know if anybody told you. You're an asset to the world. So it's imperative for you to take care of yourself in situations like these. Your role is the Two of Wands anyway, divine masculine. That's survival. You do that well. In any tower moment, whether you're using the top floor or this floor right here, you're going to survive the fall. You're going to survive the dilemma. You're a survivor to the fullest. You're going to take care of yourself. Basically, what I'm getting here is you're going to have to take care of yourself. Focus on yourself. Anything outside of yourself is a distraction. Subconsciously, you need to understand that. Which means you need to imprint that in your mind by doing shit consciously. Consciously, you have the Princess of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords in the feminine energy in my book. So it's like Knight of Swords, in my book, that's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. That's also fear. It's also fear. You know, rushing. Once again, it's princess energy. You've been hanging with a princess so much, you're acting like a princess. Princess? Put some more smoke on this. Princess? Got the Nine of Swords. Stressed out. Of course. Swords. I mean, going backwards too, from a Princess of Swords to a Nine of Swords. This is your karmic situation, right? Like I say, ain't no progression happening here. So far, you understanding who you are in the world. You understanding that whatever happens in a, like, when shit hits the fan, like with this tower energy, every time shit hit the fan, you always survive. And on top of that, it's like you're going backwards now. You know what I mean? Not only are you making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your Y's, you stressing about the decisions you made without crossing your T's and dotting your Y's. Best way I can describe this is, like I said, you have to pull your skirt down, B. No, this emotion here is like an emotion of a person that wants you to feel sorry for them when they out here fucking up. Victims and shit, playing a victim and shit, like mentally not where they need to be. Clarifying that as the Nine of Swords, stressing, losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight the wrong way. Looking like this 3, 4 in the morning and shit. Instead of getting some good sleep. It's all mental, swords. It's all mental. As far as the feminine energy, masculine, got the Seven of Swords. This motherfucker been in my cards and in this deck. Doesn't matter. Seven of Swords. It's imperative you gotta let the cat out the bag. Gotta let a secret go. Something you not seeing. Something you ain't saying. Could be a health crisis you going through and you don't want to let your twin know. Because you know where that's going to lead to. You know where that's going to fuck up the whole demonstration and shit. But it's best to get that out of there. Once again, it hurt more if everybody knew what was going on with you masculine and your feminine didn't. It's like your mama. Here, your fast ass been all around town doing shit and she the last to know. It's going to affect her in ways that's going to leave a bad taste in her mouth. Do shit the right way. Come out the bag. Tell that secret. Express how you really feel. Even if it's expressing how you really feel. Even if it's expressing what you want, what you don't want, and I ain't never gonna be. Whatever it is, let it go. Whatever this is, it's clogging you. It's stagnating you. It's got you mentally stagnant because you don't want to keep it 100. Whatever this is has to be exposed. It has to be said. It has to be just whatever this shit is in the dark has to come to the light. Put more smoke on that. Got the Hierophant. Now, I don't even want to tell you what I because I've done readings with this shit. I did 2 life coaching segments with these. I'm not even going to tell you what this is in my deck because I'm telling you, motherfuckers going to be like I'm disrespecting the set. But if we put it like this, you feel me? This is clarifying this 7 of Swords. And Hierophant, this is a 5. You know what I mean? Real shit is the 5 of Wands in my deck. Whole time. I know. Outside conflict, man, that's what the fucking world expects of you. You get a radical haircut, people who want to on about your hair. You a female, you come to church and I don't know, some jeans. You know, I know churches that still trip on women for wearing jeans and shit. And they should be wearing dresses and skirts and shit. Like, this ain't medieval times. Like, get up out of here with that. Like, whatever it is, you're going to catch outside flack for everything. People don't feel, like I said, outside conflict. It's always going to be there. Even still, you still need to tell the truth. You still need to let these secrets out. The reason why it's a secret is because you didn't even want to go through the 5 of Wands, which is basically what the people outside of yourself got to think about you, or think about your situation, or think about the 7 of Wands. I mean, 7 of Swords you just threw out the motherfucking bag. A secret that's finally out. Of course, there's gonna be some oohs and ahs about it. It's part of the process. I only find it right that they come out at the same time too. I mean, who cares what anyone outside yourself, your demo, and God, whatever you and God got going on. Like I say, anything outside of that, it's pretty much pointless. Pretty much. So, and that's in the feminine energy too, and that's you in regards to yourself. To an extent, you have a feminine twin, so you be going through feminine issues too, just like these. Gotta let the cat out the bag. Once again, 2 years when I met my twin, I let the cat out the bag to really let him know exactly what this was. That's when I hit him with the twin flame shit. That's when I hit him with these terms, language, terminology, and all that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, he had to know. He had to know eventually. This whole you're divine masculine, I'm a divine feminine. Like eventually, we had to have that it was conversation. And it's in my personal opinion, it's part of your process to do so. So if you ain't even came out the bag, if you ain't even told your twin he a twin and all that, like you pound lacking, just stagnate your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the feminines on that one. As far as the masculine, hey, when your feminine come out the bag with you, just take it for what it is. I'm telling you, it's all perception. Really wrap your mind. Really listen first. Wrap your mind about what he or she is telling you, and go from there. Don't shoot it down from the gate. It's not gonna help anything. But masculine, you in regards to yourself personally, in regards to a feminine, it's the feminine energy. This could be with your feminine, divine feminine, the karmic feminine, but this is a karmic situation, right? Yeah, so it's like you got the Nine of Pentacles here. You're right where you need to be blessed or bless somebody else. And what that really means is it's your blessing. You're in the right place at the right time to get your blessing. It's like you're trying to manifest something. Ten of Pentacles is manifesting whatever that something is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like you're literally positioned in the right place at the right time to really what? Two of Swords. This ain't a big ass decision because this ain't the Ace of Swords. It's the Two of Swords. It's pussyfooting around in my deck. So like I say, how I'm just taking it is masculine. As far as the feminine energy, you at the right place at the right time to learn a good lesson. Now, if you're a feminine, you're a masculine female, right? It's like this is a feminine masculine. A feminine man, like your twin. But you know what I mean when I say feminine, I'm feminine. You know what I mean? So it's like you at the right place at the right time to learn a good lesson about femininity. What the feminines gotta go through. And I gotta pick another card because I gotta know if this is a lesson you're gonna learn with your karmic or if this is a lesson you're gonna learn with your twin. Uno momento. The Emperor. And my personal opinion, this is the Four of Wands. But like I said, these cards come out twice. Like the Lover's card is twice in these decks, and a few things come out twice here. But like I said, just go with me. I know I'm disrespecting the set. So sorry. That's how I interpret it, okay? Put more smoke, masculine, on you in regards to the feminine energy. You're in the right place at the right time to really form like Voltron with a particular feminine. I take it as your twin. Okay? I told you. Forming like Voltron, that's like the Fly. You know what I'm saying? Only you and a like-minded person, like your twin. Only you and this other person can fit inside of this concoction, you know what I'm saying? Inside of this, I don't know, machine that makes you guys form like Voltron. Like only your twin can activate this shit, right? And it's like you're right in front of the machine that activates shit. All you got to do is get in there. So your twin to know you in there so she can go in there so y'all can form like Voltron. Nine of Pentacles is just being exactly at the spot you need to be, okay, to form like Voltron. Aside from that, get the Two of Swords. This is options. Ace of Swords. That's going in the right direction. It's only one right way. Two of Swords, two directions. That's That's pussyfooting around. That's why it's the pussyfooting card. That's two directions. You always got the option of going back. You can always leave, but you got the option of coming back. You gotta eliminate to the point where you're past the point of no return, and that's all the Three of Swords is. The pain card. What are you repaying about? Because you're going past the point of no return in a decision or direction. Two of Swords. You're gonna have to make a choice between one or the other, and it's critical you do that, because clarifying. This is one of the other situation. We got the Four of Wands. I look at this as the Four of Wands mainly because it's four here. I'm telling you, I'm ignorant. It's four here, right? And I don't see no cups in here. I don't see no swords in here. And I don't see no type of pentacles. I see the staff he got, though. It's a wand, right? Yeah. Four wands, cuz. What's that? Scion, that's home in my book. So, of course, this is a feminine that's got to deal with Zion. So, obviously, it's a divine feminine you need to stop pussyfooting around with. You know what I'm saying? And really go to the next step. Complete your pinnacle process, which is completing the manifestation as a whole. I told you the Ace of Pentacles is like the Big Bang. It's like recognition when you first met your twin. When you and your twin first came in the same space, Two of Pentacles, and then collided and started Two of Cupping, orbiting each other. You know what I mean? Lover's card. You know what I mean? It's like it was a big bang that started. It's a big bang that started. And it's like shit been moving ever since. It's time for you to give it the program. It's time for you to give it the movement. It's time for you to go with the flow of things. All the Four of Wands is you coming on home. It's time to come home, masculine. Right where you need to be to get your ass there. You've been in the world, overall energy. You've been in the world a little bit too long. This is a message for you in the world. It's like street light come on. You know what time it is. You get the message. Your mama ain't got to say nothing, but you clearly get the message. Street light on. Damn, it's time to go home. Four of Wands, it's time to go home. Yeah, it's time to bring your ass in. Been kicking it outside all day. You need to clean up, wash up and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dirt bomb right now. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's imperative for you to come home. Okay, masculine. Moving on, we got the masculine energy. Karmic growth. In regards to yourself, karmically masculine, we got the Five of Swords, the delay. This delay been popping out every reading. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost not. Yeah, it's been popping out like every reading. You feel me? And why? What the fuck's going on? Why is it always a delay going on with you, Pippin? Five of Wands, five, low level energy shit. Five of Wands came out twice too. Outside conflict, delay because of outside conflict. Once again, you mentally delay on yourself because you care about what people think about this situation. You care about like I say, outside shit that don't have to, shit that has nothing to do with you. You're very concerned with things that have nothing to do with you. Things that ain't even got like. You're delaying yourself because of outside situations. Five of Swords, delay. Because Five of Wands, outside conflict. You're delaying yourself because of outside conflict. Or you're delaying yourself because it's life after union. You just went home to the Four of Wands, right? Boom. You got the Five of Wands here. What is the Five of Wands? It's life outside union. Told you, when you and your twin getting in union, it's like you're going to have karmic situations. Still got a karmic demo, you're going to have to let go of that. Can't be in union and still in your karmic demo. I mean, you can be in union and still in your karmic demo, but like I said, you don't want to play the karma out in your karmic demo at all. You know what I mean? You want to do shit the right way, and you want to do things in the most optimal manner. So long story short, you got two fives here. You're going to have to get off this low-level energy shit. What's the low-level energy shit? Caring about what people think. Told you, this got shit to do with you, your twin, God, or how you living your life right now. If it's outside of you and you giving a fuck about it, you are distracted. Going up, you're ascending. You're only headed in one direction, and that's up. You're going north, south, east, west. This is a fucking distraction. At least heading north, you at least headed in the right direction, but you still got to go up. Masculine, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the Eight of Cups. Once again, in my book, this is the Patti LaBelle card. or you're going to have to start enterprising. Getting like your feminine. This is the only divine card in the Ace to 10 realm, which is the karmic realm in my book. 8 of Cups. This is a divine card. This is like Patty Bell. Keeping your nose clean, keeping your name clean, keeping your image clean, keeping your business integrity up to par. This is you not doing no shiesty shit. Just because the world going, you know, doing shiesty shit don't mean you gotta do it too. Just because everybody else acting cold don't mean you gotta act cold with the world. This is staying yourself, your divine self, true and through in the world full of karmics. 70% of the world is karmic, so of course it's hard out here being divine. Being a divine person in the world, you know what I'm saying? But this is also enterprising. See all them cups there? That's a lot of things. You stacked it up. These are emotions and shit, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? This is enterprising. It's just like passions. Pots that you got on the fire that's sitting there. It's like me. I got over 200 songs. And they're just sitting there. Yeah, what I mean? Definitely releasing them and shit. I just gotta, you know, I got samples and all kind of other shit, but yeah. Selling music is better than selling drugs or selling dreams. Dig what I'm saying? It's something that I put a lot of energy, emotions, and time into, and I'm just, like I said, trying to figure out the most divine way to get it. And that's how you need to be. It's enterprising. Tarot book, music, clothing, you know what I mean? Poetry. Got a few things on the fire. You know what I mean? I'm just enterprising. I want to just be a psychic dude. Just read cards and that's it. Nah. Enterprising. You got to do more. Can't just be a basketball player. Own a couple restaurants. Make a few investments. Feel me? Can't just be whatever. You got to do more. This is doing more. Or at least having a lot more to bring to the table instead of yourself or one thing. Point blank. Period. Masculine. It's time to start enterprising. Put more smoke on that. Like 3 of Cups. It's time to start enterprising. 8 of Cups. Plus 3 of Cups. What's that? 9 of Cups. That's that Romeo shit. Distractions. This ain't happened yet, or it could be in the process of you starting to learn whatever this is. In the process of you enterprising, can't get distracted. Told you, you got to go all the way forward. You got to commit totally to whatever these are. Anything outside of these cups right here is a fucking distraction. 3 people. I'm telling you, that's east, west, and south. You're heading north, but you're really going up. But it's only one right way. And at least north is the right way compared to these other ways. And what's the point of kicking it with these other? Like I said, what's the point of celebrating when you ain't even did nothing yet? It's like you got all these trades and gifts here, and it's like you ain't even put these out to the world yet. To number one, make money off of, yet alone influence people. And this is like kicking it before you even get this shit done. You ain't got time for this. You got time to be on top of your shit though. That's you in regards to yourself right now. Masculine going to the future, you got yourself. Subconsciously and in your karmic world. Here you are in a karmic situation. Some more smoke on that. This is your face. This is how you looking in your karmic situation. This is how you look mostly in your karmic situation. You always in your mind. That's why the devil get in and always kicking it with you and shit. Cause you stay in your head, in your karmic demo. It's more mental than anything. Clarifying that, we got the 2 of Cups here. Once again, that's the 6 and shit. But in my book, it's the 2 of Cups because it says the lovers. 2 of Cups is the lovers in my deck. And the lovers in my deck. So, yeah, you see, the shit came out twice. So, like I said, you in your head about the person you orbiting. I've been saying this shit in all my readings this week. You orbiting somebody, and it's been your twin in the reading. Here you are in your mind in your karmic situation. This is the karmic situation, right? Here you are in your mind in a karmic situation. You feel what I'm saying? Thinking about 2 of Cups in your twin. either because you can't right now, because given your karmic situation, or that's something you're trying to do in the future. We'll put some more smoke on that. Prince of Swords. This is, like I said, the counterpart of the Princess of Swords you had personally coming into the situation that had you stressed. You out here making decisions all crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Now you out here going into the future doing it in a masculine way. At least doing it this way, it was in a feminine manner. What I mean by that is like, this is cyberbullying. This is physically bullying. Okay? This is, I don't know, I don't even want to go there. Yeah, this is like cyberbullying, and this is like physically bullying. It's two different dynamics to the same shit, right? At the end of the day, any type of knight of swords, prince of swords, princess of swords, it's fear. And it's making decisions to cross your T's and down your I's or moving too motherfucking fast. So, I just take it as, here you are. Like I said, it looks like you've been Emily Post over here. Like, you just chilling. Like, you've been chilling a lot lately. With your mind looking just like this, really thinking about you and your twin. Aside from that, you thinking a little even more about how you rushed Knight of Swords, making decisions while crossing your T's and down your I's. How you rushed into this karmic situation you in. You rushed into this shit. But took your time with it. Say that one more time. You rushed into this shit, but took your time with it. Last message going to the future. You personally, you got the Eight of Pentacles. This is a harvest. And this is what the fuck you need to be doing. You see how you got the blacksmith creating pentacles and shit? Yeah, you need to create your own harvest. You need your own harvest. You need your own woman. You need your own man. You need your own money. You need your own home. You need your own car. You need your own shit. You don't have a harvest, I'm telling you, you ain't no different from the birds or the bees. Aside from that shit, you actually have a harvest. Your feminine's been tilling it for you. You just ain't really went to till your harvest. You got to create. You got to get out here and work your harvest. I told you, attaining a harvest is easy. Maintaining it is difficult. What's a harvest? Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on. 2 of Wands, a job. 3 of Wands, your purpose. 4 of Wands, a union. You know what I mean? A divine masculine, a divine feminine, children, a home, like the assets you have. It's a lot of things you have in a harvest. You have to maintain that. Getting a car is easy, maintaining it is hard. Getting married is easy, maintaining your marriage is difficult. Like, you gotta maintain, you gotta create at all times. And aside from that, you gotta create your harvest. It's yours. Put more smoke on your harvest right here, masculine. Got the Princess of Cups. Once again, you know, it's that Romeo card, becoming in a feminine way. And then the way I've been looking in this reading, masculine, you were really stepping into your masculine and feminine, or your energy's been switching lately. You've been getting on some feminine shit and getting on some masculine shit at the same time. But all in all, aside from this eight of Pentacles, you gotta maintain and manifest. You're gonna have to get rid of this female Romeo. Her name ain't Romeo. Her name Remy. And I mean, you have to get rid of Remy. She's just in the way of this harvest. Like I said, this is just a person that's taking you away from what you're doing right now. That's what karmics do. Take you away from what the fuck you need to be focused on. You have to get rid of your karma. I mean, they look good. They fit in your situation and shit. Emotionally, you're fine with them. You're content enough with them to still be with them while doing everything else and shit. So, like I said, at the end of the day, just be very, very cautious. And like, even look how she looking. You over here working masculine, and look how she looking. Plotting on your motherfucking ass, boy, trying to figure out how she gonna keep you where you at. Where you at? Because the Prince of Cups is down here. Told you. And like, you are making decisions while crossing your T's and dotting your I's, fucking with her. Or him. He could be a she could be a he, you know how he rocking. And on top of that, in the midst of you trying to maintain what you need to do anyway, it's like, look at her attitude towards you. I don't need to look at no cars and know her attitude towards you or his attitude towards you. It's been the same attitude they had since the gate when you rushed into this shit. Now I'm gonna just ask the universe one question and we're gonna leave it at that. Because I probably gotta get another reading out. So final card, 9 of Wands. Wounded Warrior. Cheese stands alone. Masculine, at the end of the day, this how your ass hey, this how your ass is gonna be looking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When you by yourself. By yourself. See, feminine, she's isolated a lot. Your feminine is isolated a lot. Your feminine go through a lot of stages where she's isolated. Not just from the world, like you're gonna be looking just like this. Not when she's just isolated from the world. When she's isolated from you. When he's isolated from you. Your feminine goes through this shit all the time. You're gonna go through this shit. Like, you're gonna go through a real last stand. You're really gonna see who's fucking your corner and who ain't. You're really gonna get a gist of what your feminine be going through. And let me pick another card with this. Final message. Chariot. You know what I mean? After you get done going through these little ordeals and shit, same shit your feminine been going through, you're gonna learn a key element that your feminine been learning. The Chariot. How to blow through motherfuckers, man. This is rolling over motherfuckers' toes. This is knocking motherfuckers out. This is rolling through people. It's like it's a whole crowd of people in a I don't know, like back in the day, in ancient times or some shit. And like, you got money, you got wealth, you kind of somebody. You're not like a nobody. Like, you are kind of a somebody. You're like not like a nobody, right? You are X-Men, right? So yeah, it's like you riding down a street full of serfs. You ain't necessarily a king, but it's like you in a senate and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit. You blowing through people. You know what I mean? You're just blowing through people to where you got to get to your destination. Of course, you rolling over a couple toes. Of course, you pushing little people over to the side. But it's like you got somewhere to go. You got somewhere to be. You got business to attend. You got shit to do. Quite frankly. And if you ain't doing that shit, then you're not doing it. Like I said, you got a purpose, masculine. It's somewhere you do need to be. It's tasks and purpose that you do have to conquer. It's a harvest you do have to maintain. It's a role you really have to have, and that's 2 of Wands in your divine feminine 3 of Wands. So, final message. Got the High Priestess. Once again, it's gonna be weird when I say this shit. It's 2 of Wands. She's doing you wrong. You know what I mean? She's the ladder holder. You know what I mean? Person that's holding a light. Person that's holding a ladder. Person that's, I don't know, watching the car. It's like you working, but you ain't really working. You just supporting the supporter. Who's the supporter? That's the person holding you down, doing what they doing right now. Support your supporter. That's the person that fucks with you wholeheartedly, not cold-heartedly. All right, that's my message. Hope I can be of some good use. Divine feminine karmic situation probably coming up tonight. Hopefully it is. Just stay in tune. Once again, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in Vegas in the next 48 hours. Just holler at your boy. I'll be out there the 25th tomorrow, and the 26th is my birthday. Be at Fiesta Casino, you know what I'm saying? Just come holler at your boy, man. Fiesta Station, do my thug, thingamajig. Love to see, you know what I mean? Whoever want to see your boy, you know what I mean? Like I say, it's definitely going to be an experience. And if not, we just going to chillax and do what we usually do. You dig, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me, though. It's your boy D.Boom. Love every single one of y'all. It's like the celebration's already starting. I'll holla at y'all later. One.